Hello and welcome to Access Sportsnet Lakers, driven by your Southern California Honda dealers. Chris McGee, James Worthy, Robert Ory, Allie Clifton's going to join us in a minute. We got Trudell and Bresnahan working virtually, working the locker rooms. We'll get all the sound for you. The Lakers start their first road trip of the year and the final game of 2020 with a win in San Antonio. Big game, Rob. They shot 54% from three. They built up that 8-point lead at the end of the first and really kind of cruised from there.
Yeah, they corrected the loss. I think they corrected with a fresh start. San Antonio without one of their key players, and the Lakers made sure they took care of that early. AD a little bit more active early in the game. LeBron James doing what he does. Shooter's going to be a factor. And tonight, Matthews, we saw what he can do. 18 points. I don't think he missed a three. So imagine what that could be like. And I think, they did what they had to do against a team that was a little bit weak tonight. Yeah,
Rob, 6 more guys in double figures. Again, they go over 120. The offense, not going to be the issue.
Oh, yeah, the offense wasn't the issue. You had the birthday boy going out doing his thing. But, I like the aggressiveness of Montrez. I like the aggressiveness of Gasol. All these guys were doing their thing in the paint. And sometimes everybody wants to shoot threes. But when you have guys like this, sometimes you need points in the paint. For a while, the Spurs was killing them with points in the paint, but they caught up. They show you the aggressiveness. They started going to the basket and not just settling for threes.
All right, let's hear from LeBron. He's with Mike Trudell.
All right, there he is, the birthday boy, LeBron. First of all, just happy birthday, man.
No, appreciate it.
By the way, so coming this close to Christmas, do you get the short end of the stick on the present end there, LeBron?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
You get like one shoe on Christmas and then get the other shoe on your birthday. So they spread it out.
Hey, man, you've talked so often about, the kid from Akron, how far you've come. And I just figure with another birthday like this into context, you scored double-digit points for a 1,000th straight game, continuing that record. How do you just put this whole life into perspective?
It's just too hard to do it at this point, at this moment. I just try to live in the moment and just try to continue to get better with my game, try to get better with my teammates, and try to, just maximize when I'm out on the floor. So I've been very blessed to play the game that I love at this level for 18 years, and hopefully I can continue to play at a high level.
All right, for tonight's game, I know you guys make it a focus not to lose back-to-back games. What was the key today in taking control of this one?
We knew we was going against a very good team. They do a great job of getting into the paint. They do a good job of shooting the three ball, sharing the ball. So, we just want to try to get multiple stops in a row. And we got a hell of a boost from our bench. West came in and shot the hell out of the ball. So, that was exceptional. Trez got on the offensive rebounding. So our bench did a heck of a job of giving us a boost tonight.
You mentioned Wesley Matthews, 6 for 6 from three. 2 other Lakers have hit at least that many threes and not missed, Kobe and Nick Van Exel. So pretty good company. You just got to keep giving the guy the ball, right? Is it pretty simple when they're shooting like that?
No, absolutely. And he had it going, and you saw it. So, every time, we knew he was open, or even when he created some space off the dribble, he was able to knock it down. So we just continued to find him.
All right, last thing for you. I know things are a little bit restricted, LeBron, of course, with the pandemic and everything, but any kind of birthday plans with the teammates back at the hotel?
We probably just drink some wine. I know that's what I'm going to do, so my teammates are always welcome. Get something to eat, drink some wine, and, start preparing for the game on the first. So, it's not the birthday celebration that I would like, but I love a win. I love to play this game at a high level, so I'll take that, and I'm with my teammates, so I'll take that as well.
All right, LeBron, happy birthday once again. Happy 36. We appreciate the time.
I appreciate you guys.
All right, happy birthday, LeBron James, getting buckets. Check this out, 1,000 straight games with 10 points. The last time he was less than 10 was January 5th, 2007. Only 8 games in his entire career with less than 10 points. Think about that one, only 8 games, and he's got 1,262 games total with 10 or more points. That is 4th all-time behind Kareem, Karl Malone, Dirk, and then LeBron. Running out of ways to describe him. Do you just want to go at that? 8 times, Rob.
I'm just sitting there saying, I got 1,262 games under 10 points, man.
I know.
Hey, but that's the thing about him. If you watch him when he first came in his league, when he came in this league, he was just amazing from the day he started, from the first game.
Yeah.
And he's just matured and got better. And he didn't let any outside forces stop him from being one of the best in this game. I played with a lot of superstars, and I played with some guys that you would not know they didn't have the work ethic and they're this good. I'm like, well, they don't work hard, but this guy works hard on his game all the time. I remember watching him in the practice site, just watching how hard he's practicing. I'm like, dude, you old. Go sit down. But he's still practicing hard. He's still trying to get it in. He's still trying to be the best.
You know, if you play the game the right way, which he's learned how to do his whole career, it's easy to get 10 points a game the way he plays the game. I just wonder, Allie, is he aware of these kind of records? He's usually pretty keen to his records and things that he has going. I bet he knows he's got this record going.
Let me share this kind of irony with you because it's kind of interesting. So tonight, on his 36th birthday, he reaches 1,000 consecutive, correct? Mm-hmm. The last time we discussed it, the last time we even talked about it, was when he passed Michael Jordan at 866. That was in 2018 when he was with the Cavs. I was there for that game. He did that against the team that Michael Jordan owns. Wow. The Hornets.
Yeah.
So it's,
that's crazy.
Does he go out and say, I need to get 10 points like you guys just talked about every single game? No, he doesn't look at it that way. But the one thing that I remember when I just went back and read an article from that night that Dave McMenamin wrote was that the result of what this accomplishment shows is what he's most proud of. He's durable, and every time he suits up, he's productive for his teammates. And I think that's the biggest reflection in what makes this accomplishment so admirable. Is that that's what it's been for his whole entire career.
Yeah, I agree with you. It's remarkable. And when I think of the longevity and what's so impressive about it, I always think of Kareem. I remember, you know, James, in the 80s, guys weren't playing 20 years, especially at that level. And now you see kind of the greats of all time, like Tom Brady. Guys like that have been doing it into their 40s, and it's so impressive. It's the way they take care of themselves and the maintenance that goes in. It's not just the physical attributes that they have and how good they are. There's just so much more, and the mental approach is what really sets them apart from everyone else.
And to go along with their mental approach, you know, I was talking to Gary Vitti, my trainer, for your trainer for 32 years or so, and he was saying, man, if I knew what I knew then, I could have added 2 or 3 more years on your career. So the science and the nutrition, the knowledge of how to take care of your bodies, it's not just ice and heat anymore and Ben Gay and that kind of stuff. It's a whole other thing. And these guys, they are adapt to that. They know what they're doing. They sleep, they work out, they have it down to a science.
The discipline of that, though.
Yeah, you got to be disciplined to do it. Those who aren't disciplined, you see kind of fall to the wayside. But LeBron, who probably, you know, took a page out, you know, watching Kobe, but I think a lot of it happened on his own. He wanted to be the best right out of high school, and he started working at that. And, you know, the guy puts in, you know, he makes a lot of money, and he spends it in the right places to stay above the fray and stay above everybody.
To never get complacent. It's truly incredible.
Can't
And
do
here's some more numbers we're going to show you, Rob. I want you to jump in. What happened in 2007? The iPhone announced by Apple. Think about that, Rob. You were rolling around on a BlackBerry in that little ball.
I can do BlackBerry.
The Mitchell Report is published.
Miss my BlackBerry.
Final Harry Potter book published. Allie Clifton played 24 games as a freshman in Toledo, and she tweeted tonight at me when I said, how old were you the last time LeBron was under 10? She said 18. So she was an 18-year-old freshman. Robert Horry, you won your 7th NBA championship. And here's another one that these guys put in. Millie McGee is born, my oldest daughter. That's a pretty good one.
That's the best one on the list.
That's the best one on the list.
That's the best one on the list.
Good stuff in there, guys.
All they had to put,
Beautiful baby
the last one would have been Luca's on the way.
More years, Luca was on the way. My bank account's just, no, that's not right. Are we going to highlights now? Let's do it. Let's go to highlights. Stay here, Al.
After that, because you don't get sleep on the couch.